ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Yeah. Look, I was bored. I wasn't going to come on tonight because I felt like I did too many lives yesterday. And, one of the 48 laws of power is the more you're seen, the more common you appear. So, that's why you see Queen Beyonce be disappearing every now and then, because it's like she don't want to appear common. She, goes on vacation. She goes on some yacht somewhere for a few months. And then y'all be like, where is Beyonce? Where is Beyonce? And that's how I be doing. I'll compare myself to Beyonce. Oh, the nerve, the gall, the unmitigated gall. But anyway, sometimes I have to sit offline. I'll be like, let me sit, let me make them miss me. So they be like, where is Michelle? Where is she? Where is she? So anyway, I did 2 lives yesterday and I felt like y'all saw me too much. So I wasn't gonna go live today. However, while I thought, for some reason, I thought the ratings did come out the next week. I don't know why I thought that. I just knew they were gonna be late. And so late meaning a couple of days late. They normally come out on Tuesdays. They came out on Wednesdays. So the ratings for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we already knew what they was gonna look like. But anyway, before I get there, y'all go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you are a newbie. If you are a newbie, welcome to the ATLien live show. We're gonna talk about a whole bunch of things. Y'all see behind me, y'all see who I got behind me. I got the stripper gate behind me. I got Bolo, I got Portia, and I got Kenya more. Kenya was off the chain. But anyway, it says bad news, but if you look with me in front of it, it says boss, because I'm a boss. Okay. But anyway, I digress. We're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. And I invited, a special guest. I wanted to, talk to someone who had a PhD in RHOA just like me, and kind of, toss around what is going on with the ratings, why are they dropping, and before I get into that, before I bring him on, I wanted to go ahead and touch on what the ratings were for this past week's episode, season 13, episode 9. I think it was called The Hostess with the Least-est or something to that effect. It was actually, season The Hostess with the Least-est. 1.10. 1.10. This is the lowest rated episode in like years. Like, I'm looking back. I looked at last season. I don't see nothing lower than a 1.6 last season. 1.6, the lowest was like last season. Then here we are. What was this? Season 11. The lowest episode was Reunion Part 3. That was 1.67. But throughout most of this season, they average about 1.8 and 2. Then let's go back all the way to season 10. 2. We did this before. And look, that, when they throw those little extra episodes in there, they be low, like the 10th anniversary special. That was like a 1.7 or something. But everything else, within the season, look at all these 2s. Look at all these 2s and 3s and 2s and 3s. Now, how we get to season 13, unlucky number 13, episode number 9. I guess because they stretching out this whole strippergate situation, but whatever the case may be, this episode was the lowest in dang 4, 5, 6 seasons. I didn't go back all 13s, but dang, it is crazy. So anyway, 1.10 was the ratings. I know I told y'all I would come on and talk about the ratings, whether they are high or whether they are low. We thought that, last week they was on the upswing. They was up to 1.4, which was just a little bit higher than they had been all season, but not quite as high as even the first episode. They can't even break 1.4, 1.45, 1.5. Like, why we're not watching? Why y'all not watching? Can somebody tell me why y'all not watching? Y'all let me know. Now, as far as this conversation is concerned, I thought we can, just dive into it. You should be enjoying this. We should have live tweeted. Okay, Miss Parks made the show. Let me know. Were y'all sitting in front of y'all TVs last Sunday waiting? You said you are boycotting. Okay, look. I'm boycotting too. So I just, instead of like watching it on the network, I watch it on a bootleg somewhere. Don't tell nobody because they already after me. They are already after me. Is that what it is? Y'all are boycotting for Nene? Press 1 if you boycotting for Nene, and press 2 if it's just boring as hell. Let me know what y'all think. 1 if you are boycotting because Nene is gone, or 2 if it's just boring as hell. It's a reason y'all not watching, and we need to dive in tonight and try to figure this out. We need to issue a SOS, save our show, SOS, SOS. Ooh, it's a tie. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It looks like it's a tie. Most people saying ones though. It look like it's the Nene effect. It's the Nene effect. Bravo then fired their star player. They done fired that. Look, not fired. Let me take that back. She didn't get fired. She left of her own free will. Y'all ain't gonna get me beat up by the reality show people. This Nene left. Nene walked out of season 13, left them high and dry. Poor little Latoya Ali had started beefing with Nene before the season even started, thought that she was gonna get her peach because of that. And yeah, it didn't work. You said, and we don't like Andy. Oh, okay. Slow down. Oh, okay. I see y'all. It's 1,000 people in here. Go ahead and like, please, and thank you. As you come in, make sure you like, because we're gonna get into what is going on this season and try to, figure it out and come up with some solutions. I'm sure they watching. I'm sure they lurking in the bushes somewhere. Somebody be paying attention. They mad at me. I told you Flopso was mad at me the other day. Everybody mad at me for what I say, but nobody's listening, but everybody be mad. I don't understand. But anyway, I digress. Okay, ones. Okay. Basketball wise ratings are low. What? Andy is the issue. Well, shout out to my Facebookers too. I always forget to shout y'all out, but y'all know I love y'all over there. Shout out to Facebook. If y'all want to come where all the people are, come over to YouTube. I'm at youtube.com. Michelle Brown. Well, let me introduce one of my guests today, because I'm gonna let y'all talk too. But I wanted to bring in a fellow, housewives head and see what he had to say about it. He always be lurking in the chat and stuff. Hey,
I'm not qualified to speak no more.
Why you not qualified? You quit too? Did you quit?
I walked out.
Oh, are you boycotting for Lanithia?
But no, I keep
teams on us. How you not supporting your queen?
I just keep forgetting, when the show gonna be on.
So, like for 13 years, they've been coming on Sundays. How can you forget?
I mean, I'm just taking it day by day in quarantine. I'm just blaming it on quarantine.
Okay. So, but what, I mean, honestly, for real. I talked to you a little bit about this offline, but what do you think? Like, why is it, like, I thought the ratings would be going up as they get nearer to Stripper Gate, but now it looks like the ratings are going down. What's going on? You think they're stretching it out too much?
I think that, and then I think, well, I was gonna say they missed a week, but I guess missing a week doesn't have anything to do with it. But I don't know. I just feel like we have been waiting, and we keep being promised that, okay, next week, oh, it's coming soon. It's gonna get good soon, and it's not getting good. From what I hear, because I haven't watched.
Justin work with me.
Yeah, it's not getting good. The episode.
And look, I haven't even been inspired. I honestly thought that the season would inspire me to even return to the blog. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's like, why you not blogging? You could be writing about this. You be breaking down the episodes. And I'd be like, it ain't nothing to break down. Like, you got to have inspiration to sit in front of a computer and type paragraphs and paragraphs. And I'm like, I'm just not inspired. And that's not, the only reason, but that's one of them.
Especially when the world is going on, behind you. There's shows that you actually watch. There's Netflix stuff. There's Uber Eats. There's so much going on. Like, what's going to make me stop and care about this show?
Now, Uber. You can get some Uber Eats and still watch TV now.
Well, when I watch Uber Eats, when I watch TV while I'm eating, I like to actually enjoy what I'm watching.
I'm like, Justin had gone so far as to start doing Gorilla Girl documentaries over his Like he done left TV altogether. Justin over there creating his own TV station. I'm like, okay, this is
I'm
what you do.
shook.
This that black magic, that black boy magic, honey. Well, you know, I
somebody
have. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
so,
ahead.
somebody asks, is Real Housewives production entirely black? That's what we were talking about earlier. I think that at this point it feels like there's like nobody black, in charge of nothing, because there's no way somebody black who knows what we appreciate about the show is letting this happen.
Right. I don't know.
Do you
What's
feel
going
like
on.
maybe like how like the talent is getting priced out to where Bravo can't really afford them anymore? Do you feel like the good producers are doing the same? So they're going for like cheap newbies?
That's a possibility. That's a possibility because it's feeling like that. Because I don't even know who's on production now. I don't want to like reveal none of my sources, but I know a few people that are still there. But yeah, I don't know those people.
And it's
So,
changing more often than it used to. It used to be like they would be there for a while. I feel like now every season there's somebody new in charge.
yeah. Somebody said Carlos needs to come back. Carlo got his own shows going on. They entirely gay. What's they got to do with it?
Well, if that was the case, it would probably be a better show.
Oh, look.
Oh, sorry.
Why you feel that way?
Because I just feel like, what if gays ever done wrong with TV? We like to be entertaining.
We're not gonna get the gays versus the straights. Not today. Not today. Carlos King already apologized and said it was his fault that the Real Housewives uses so much gay lingo, and I'm like, child, here we go. But yeah, I really want to know, like, is it Nene? Is it production sucks? Is it these storylines suck? Like, what could make it better, if anything?
I say, I feel like we keep having the same conversation. Like all of us making these videos. I just feel like we just need a break. I think the best thing they can do is announce. You remember how last year when we thought that there would be no show this year, we were so shook, like, oh my God. That's like the best thing that could have happened. They should have just said, oh, because of quarantine, we've halted production. We may do some sort of special like VH1 did. But they should have taken this time to take a break, because the real reason why they probably didn't is because they know the entire network rides off the back of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I just think that it's funny that they can't do that. That plan didn't work.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of like what I was saying in the beginning of this show when I was like, you use you use absence to create honor and respect. I feel like if they had like, sat out a little longer, because remember they sat out to December and everybody was ready, but then when it came, it was like, oh, we don't want to see this. So I felt like if they would have waited till the spring, perhaps it would have built up anticipation. Like even if Nene was gone, it would have like, people would have wanted to see like what they came up with. Now it's like, I don't know what's going on.
And then have you ever been at a job? I know you ain't worked a 9 to 5 in a while, but have you ever been at a job and you've been scared, like you're about to get fired, you did something wrong, but then you don't get fired and you're like so relieved and you perform better? Have you ever been in that situation?
Say it again. Wait.
Been at a job, possibly gotten like a bad review by a customer or something, so where it's like, oh shoot, I have a meeting and I may lose my job, but then you don't lose your job. Then you feel like, oh, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna be nicer or whatever. I feel like they need that scare a little. They need to feel like, oh, the show has halted production for a year or two and we got to earn this place back, because I feel like the girls are exhausted, production is exhausted, we're exhausted as viewers. Everybody needs a break, but I don't want the show to go away forever.
Yeah, but somebody made a good point the other day when they said that it's almost like the ladies who hold Peaches are putting the onus of the show on the newbies are the friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like they ain't even working for their peach. It's like, let's put this all on Toya. Like Kenya's putting everything on Toya, you know, Candy, you know, and all of them putting everything on like Marlo and whoever else. Last season it was everything on, you know, Tanya and the cookie lady. It's like, you know, where's y'all's drama? Like they don't want to get their hands dirty, so they make the friends and, you know, the newbies, i.e. Drew, you know, get dirty for them.
And I feel like that goes back to that whole work scenario too. It's kind of like if you're in a position for a while, you start to feel like I'm over it. You start to learn little tricks to do less work, be less efficient. And you kind of just ride in the background and you're really just there for a check. It's kind of like they're just there for a check now.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like.